Welcome back to MTN Live in the Mountains. I'm here with Lee Rakin. She is the owner of Apple Hill Farm. How are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much for being here.
Well, thank you for having me here. This is great.
So Apple Hill Farm is actually a really a unique farm. So actually, how long have you guys been around, and what made you want to start doing this?
We started the farm in 2003, so that was when we started with animals. We've been open to the public probably 6 years. And we opened up to the public because people were coming, they heard about us and they were coming and they wanted to take tours of the farm. So we're now an agritourism farm. We originally started just raising alpacas. That was the original idea, was to raise alpacas. It was my son and we were going to show alpacas in the alpaca shows, like every industry has their shows. And we ended up having lots of different animals and people heard about us and then they started coming. And so we opened up to the public and started doing tours.
And you guys, and that's unique. You know, most people don't see alpacas every day.
No, not at all. Yeah, they're very unique.
And they're beautiful animals.
Yes.
We were talking earlier, and I was telling her how I had seen her at another event, and they're just amazing animals. And you guys make yarn and stuff out of their wool.
We do. They're very captivating animals. They're just intriguing. People have not been around them and they haven't seen them. And we shear them once a year for their fiber. So we have yarn that's made from their fiber, and we do that by animal. So Sunig has her own yarn, and Meadowlark has his yarn, and Gumby has his yarn, and so we have different yarns from different animals.
Oh wow, that is fantastic!
And then we also work. We also work with co-ops. So the alpaca owners work together, and we have co-ops that we pool our fiber together, and then they make a sock product. Or we just started carrying a new shoe insert that's felted alpaca that you put in the bottom of your shoe.
Oh wow!
Makes it really warm and cozy and comfortable.
And it is, if you've never felt the wool, it is so warm and soft.
It is
and
very yes.
So what other animals do you have at the farm?
We have alpacas, we have llamas, we have donkeys that guard the alpacas and the llamas. We have two kinds of goats. We have Boer goats and Angora goats. We raise chickens. We have horses and ponies, and then we have a pet pig named Mr. Pickles.
Yes.
Who's a local celebrity.
I know, I've heard, and I was hoping you would bring him, but
yeah,
that would be fun having a little pig loose in here.
Yeah,
especially with my dog.
With your dog, that would have been interesting.
Oh man, that would have been something to catch on camera.
Yeah.
Maybe one day we'll see. But I definitely would love to come check you out because what kind of pig is it?
He's a miniature pig.
So he's
a
really
miniature
small?
pig. He's about this big.
Oh.
And he's very important.
He's your mascot.
He's a very significant being.
All right, well, great. So you guys are having something called Christmas at Apple Hill Farm.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about that.
It's a yearly event that we do, and it's the middle of November to the middle of December. So we're already open for it. We're open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And we have these miniature tabletop trees, which are the tops of the trees that they use to make the wreaths from.
Oh, wow.
And they used to throw that away, and one of the tree growers decided that that was a viable tree, and so they started making them into trees. So they come with this little bowl and a stand, so literally you can have it decorated in no time at all. And it's a great kitchen tree, or if you don't need to have a big tree, a nice little tabletop tree.
Something for like me, actually, because I live in a Cracker Jack box and I don't get to decorate. I live in a small apartment. I call it my Cracker Jack box. And it would be great for my studio because I cannot put a big tree in my apartment.
Right, and you can buy, we have the lights for them. We also can decorate them for you. So we have a little bit of everything, but then we also have hand-tied wreaths. So not done on the machine, they're actually hand-tied.
Oh, wow.
And then we decorate those. I make homemade hot chocolate.
Oh, well, there's
and we
more
have
reason to go.
Hot apple cider. And then we do tours of the farm. So you can take a short tour of the farm. We charge for the tours, but you can take a short tour of the farm and then come back in, and we have a store full of alpaca things. We have alpaca socks, coats. This is a sweater, an alpaca sweater.
Oh,
we have
really?
scarves. We have
my goodness.
hats. We have all sorts of things made from alpaca.
And
gloves, everything. So anyway, so you can shop, and we have a huge selection of yarn. Yarn has gotten to be one of the big markets that we're in, and we actually travel and go to national shows now with our yarn collection. Everything that we sell is either alpaca or has mohair from the Angora goats in it. And we work with companies that either fair trade from Peru or American Connection. So everything's either being sourced in the United States or fair trade.
Oh, wow. That's
so,
awesome.
Yeah, so it's really, really fun. We have lots of knitters that are following us and coming to buy yarn, and it's a wonderful yarn to work with. So
wow, well, what a great event, because you can come get a beautiful tree or reef or both, and definitely get a great tour, see the animals.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Yeah,
and we're crazy. We hang stockings for all the animals.
Oh, that's not crazy.
So their stockings are already hung. They're very excited, and so the stockings are all hung, and we're decorated for Christmas. So it's really fun, and you haven't been, so it's up on top of Matinee Mountain, so the views are spectacular from where we are, and you know the animals are really excited to have people come and visit and play, and it's a really fun event.
And then at the end, you can get some really great Christmas gifts for your family. And I really this year I want to try my best to shop local for Christmas and support the local community, and this is one way to do it. And these are little mittens.
See the alpaca mittens
and some socks. Oh my goodness, how cute! I love it.
So yeah.
Well, you guys are doing really great things there. And how much do you have to call ahead to schedule a tour?
Nope, you just show up during those days. So then Christmas days, you just show up. If you need to come another time and we're not open. We're open Wednesdays through Sundays right now. But if we're not open, you can call and set an appointment. We can meet somebody to come into the store. So it is available at other times by appointment.
Okay. And for Christmas at the farm, at Apple Hill Farm, how much are tours?
Tours are $7 for adults and $5 for kids.
Oh, wow. That is great.
So it's really, and it's about a 40-minute walk around the farm. Not too many hills because we're only on the top part of the farm.
Oh, okay.
And it's really, you get to see the alpacas, the llamas, meet the couple of the donkeys. You see the horses and the ponies, Angora goats and the Boer goats. So you get to, and Mr. Pickles, of course.
Of course, Mr. Pickles.
And just so everybody knows, when you come to the farm, you've come to see Mr. Pickles. He knows that's why you're there. And
I'm definitely going to have to make a trip. Me and my friends are going to come up.
He's quite the guy.
And plus, you can check out the llamas and then go back and get the yarn from that particular llama, whoever is your favorite, right?
Well, we're not from all of them, but from some of them. We do have the yarn from those animals. Yeah, so it's lots of fun.
I get the yarn and say, oh, yeah, I made this scarf, from my favorite llama that I met at the Apple Hill, at the Apple. That's great.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so do you guys have a Facebook and some
We're
websites?
on Facebook. We're on Twitter. We're on Instagram. I have a woman, Brianne, who works for me, who's amazing at all that stuff. So we're involved in everything social media.
Oh, right. Well, great.
And it's been really wonderful for us because we can post pictures of, yesterday we posted a picture of the girls in face masks and because it was so cold. And so we're always posting very funny pictures. They posted a picture recently of me halfway under a building trying to get an animal out. So there's always fun stuff happening at the farm. There's never a dull moment.
I bet.
A farm with all the animals and the weather and people coming, and you just never know what's going to be going on.
Well, that is fantastic. Sounds like you guys have a great time.
We do.
And you sounds like you are just living the dream. You're doing what you love, and you get to do what you love every day.
Yes.
And you get to hang out with Mr. Pickles every day. So
that's right. I tuck him in every night.
I've got to come see this thing, you guys.
Yeah, he gets tucked in every night. We have in his stall, there's a igloo, one of those dog igloos, which we refer to as his pigloo because he's a pig. And it's stuffed with hay. And so last night I went in and made sure he had plenty of hay inside of his pigloo to stay warm, and fed him a little piece of a carrot. And then he has a roommate, Snickers, which is a cat. So she gets treats and he gets a treat. And then the horses get carrots and everybody gets a kiss. And that's how they get tucked in at night.
That is the sweetest
thing. So it's very sweet. Very sweet.
I love that.
And last night was so cold, we had 2 of the goats in, so they got animal crackers for their tuck-in. So
sounds like these animals are just living it up.
Living the life. We have lots of volunteers that want to move into our barn and stay.
I might have to be one of those.
Might be as big as your apartment.
True. It might be even bigger. You never know. Oh, right. Well, great. Well, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you so much.
I'm definitely going to have to come
see us.
Yeah, tell us when the dates are again.
We're open right now, so we're open through the 14th of December.
Okay,
so
great.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Every Friday, Saturday, Sunday from 10 to 5. So just come up and see us. It's a great time.
It sounds like it. Definitely have to come check
And
you
on
guys
Saturdays, weather permitting, we have pony rides. So actually on our horses, they're pony rides on our horses.
Even for adults
Hannah,
like me?
Hannah and Luna, you could take a pony ride, $10.
I don't have to be a kid?
Absolutely, you could take a pony ride. Yes, you could.
All right, well, great. Well, I'm very excited about Christmas at Apple Hill Farm. I'm going to have to definitely come do it.
Yes.
So, well, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me. It was great to be here.
And thank you for providing our community with these great animals that we don't get to see all the time. So, all right, well, thank you again. We'll be right back after this.